Greetings and salutations, travelers. Welcome back to the Inn of Planar Crossroads. And as always, welcome back to our house specials, where we discuss different things that we are creating and brewing up here at the Inn of Planar Crossroads. We are going to be discussing quickly a kind of a graphical upgrade that we're doing for the Adventure Academia class, since it's going to be starting up in September for me doing the classes with the kids. We're going to go ahead and decide what we're going to be looking at for different things along the lines of improving that experience for the kids while they also engage with the learning. So that's what we're going to be doing this time. Just a quick little one. Before we get into it, as always, announcements, always less than 5 minutes. You can time me. Here we go. For the Inn of Planar Crossroads, we don't have our YouTube, our Inn of Planar Crossroads website updated, I should say, to the place that I want it to be, but we are working on it and we're getting closer. And we should be getting pretty close to, I'll try and figure stuff out on it, but a lot of my attention is taken up working with the academia stuff and as well as other stuff with the channel and maybe collaborations. So it's not getting a lot of my attention, but we have gotten a locals. So we are now able to be supported on Patreon, Subscribestar, locals, or directly through PayPal. We do have that option. It's just, you probably have to get with me directly to do that, like send me a message or something, or something along that line, because until the web page has a button for it, I'm not sure how else to do that for y'all. So that's what I've got as far as announcements. Speaking of upgrading, updating, and getting bigger, the Inn of Planar Crossroads is close to its 1,000 subscribers. We are at 900 and probably 80 by the time this comes out. This is being recorded while we're at 179, so we'll probably be at while we're at 979. So we'll probably be at 980 by the time we get there, and that means I'll start putting the PDF into a format for people to be able to print. That's going to be in the giveaway along with other things. So that's that. Like I said, less than 5 minutes. I can't see what's my timer say? Yeah, I'm less than 5 minutes. So let's go ahead and get into this. You guys are looking at right now my graphic program that I use, which is GIMP. GIMP. It is a free program, and we're going to look at it because right now you're seeing a white page, but that is because I have layers turned off. So now we're going to turn those layers on slowly. And so we've got, of course, we have the Realm of Atar, and that's what we have for our group and for the Adventure Academia. And the Realm of Atar, last time it was all Theater of the Mind. It was described and all of that. But I learned how to do something. I have a scanner, and I learned how to appropriately scan certain things. Now look what we have. We've got a full world map, at least, like a world map for what we're going to be doing. So let me go ahead and get rid of that text there. This is the Realm of Atar. This will be on the covers of the handouts that the kids get. So the kids should like that. So getting rid of that, we see the landmass of Atar. And for those that have been watching and keeping up with it since the beginning, you'll know that this is the center land. We've got this broken out caldera that the center land is in, and it's super fertile, and there's gems and precious metals all in these hills and stuff like that. But now you also get an image to go with it. You see these large rivers, the River Robinette, that runs down through the center of the center land, as well as all its tributaries that go into it in this large lake over here. We've got Rexus, the Red Dragon's portion over here, and Yardsight's supposed place up here, and then we've got this eastern woodland where Wilhelm is from, and these southern swamplands. So let me go ahead and do something. I have a set of... Oh, I got that turned off. So I have a set of colors. There we go. Region colors. So I'm going to turn that layer on so you can kind of see what I'm talking about. Oh, this is not going to be in the print off. This is just something as a reference for me. And any kind of world building that I'm doing. This is a faction control map, basically. So I've got the Centerland here. We've got the stone folk or the dwarves, and gnomes by extension, live all in the caldera. They do all of their mining and stuff like that all up in there. I'm going to be doing a world building type of discussion with some friends from the friends I did the collaboration with from up in New York, as well as some other friends online. And so you guys will see them help me build out these factions and some of the control. And then we're going to make the next character too, which we've already chosen, which was chosen by the groups to be an elf wild shaping druid. Now my elves are a little bit different, so I encourage you to go ahead and watch that when it comes out before we start into the actual adventure academia. We'll watch that character build and you'll be able to see a bit more about why he's going to behave the way he does when we get there. But staying focused on our current topic, we've got the red for Rexus and all that type of stuff, Centerland, and here in the City of Bronze, or the City of Towers, either way. City of Spires. I'd have to look at my notes again to see which one it was. But we've got that. This blue represents where the elves usually have a lot of control. This green down here is the Southern Swamps. I haven't decided what's in there. We're going to be building that out, hopefully, a bit in the world building. And this space over here is not controlled specifically by a faction yet. But in my head, I have Rexus as being one of the younger of the dragons, but the most aggressive type of thing. So he hasn't gotten full control of that, is how I've got that in my head. But we may change things around. But this is the control map, territory map, basically, through that. And then the brown, of course, represents the Beastkin. So the Beastkin have deep control of this, right here on the other side of the mountains. Right in here is where a gate between, the major gate between the Eastern Woodlands and here is. Another name for the Eastern Woodlands is the Moonlight Grove, and that comes from the elves. But you'll have to watch the world building thing for more of that. But you can see that I'm starting to put some titles in here. So we've got the Centerland when we need it, the Centerland or the Shining Land. The spine is going to be this over here, this eastern portion, this eastern mountain range of the caldera, remainder of the caldera, is going to be called the spine, and that's what the dwarves call it. It's translated the spine anyway. So, oops, turn that off. Wrong thing. Let me turn this off real quick. And then we've got Moonlight Grove and the Eastern Woodlands. It is Moonlight Grove and the Eastern Woodlands because the Moonlight Grove is what is the portion that is controlled by the elves, and then the Eastern Woodlands is just this whole area over here because the Beastkin haven't been able, because of Grum's involvement, they are not able to have set up consistent kingdom borders and consistent borders for their tribes and stuff like that. So it has been, they're kind of stuck that way, whereas the elves have a pretty solid line where they control. So that is that. And therein again is the realm of Atar and its landmass. They've got the white north up here, volcano over here with arid area, and all that type of stuff. So there we are. I didn't want to make a real long one. We're all right on time. It's only about probably gonna be about 8 minutes for y'all, but it's about 10 minutes right here. Maybe closer to 10 minutes for y'all. But that's what we got. And hopefully the kids will enjoy it. They'll enjoy having some of this art. Oh, that's what I was going to show. I do have a token for this thing right here. I've got a token for the City of Spires. So, let me see. I'll zoom in on that for y'all. There we go. Oh, let me turn the white background on. There we go. Now y'all got it. So you can see the City of Spires. Now this may look different than what City of Towers symbol. This is the token. I'll explain this here actually, and because the people that are going to be helping me with the world building will probably watch this. This type of conical shape comes from when I was seashell hunting when I was younger, and I always liked this neat shell that I would find that was like this, and I was like, that's really cool, I like that shape. And I'm like, oh, while I was thinking about what type of topper should be on the towers, I was like, oh, well, that would be cool. If you want to look them up, they are called worm shells. They're worm seashells. Now, it's because they come from worm slug things that usually are associated with eating on wood, I think. But you can look them up on the internet and see. But that's where this shape comes from. I liked this shape. I was like, oh, it's taking natural stuff and then blending it with this creation, this manufactured creation. And look how huge it is compared to this normally small seashell. Huge. Those type of fantasy tropes are real fun. So that's what this is. And it's got these 3 orbs right here. Because this is for shielding against the dragons, we've got a red, it's not colored in right now, but you've got a red orb, a green orb, and a yellow orb in the center. And that's what that's showing right there. And the red and the green orb spin around the yellow orb. And so that's what this little token looks like. I'll have to do some adjusting when we actually go in and do the, what is it? The full-on tokens for the PDF. Like if we are ever able to present this in something that people buy, I'd want to draw that a bit closer to where the lines matched, the size of the lines matched. But otherwise, I'm fairly satisfied with that particular setup. So I liked it, and I thought I would share that with y'all. And now we are done for today. So I hope you did enjoy getting to see the realm of Atar and its landmass. So let me know what y'all thought in the comment section below. Remember, you can like, share, comment, and subscribe down there if you need to. Description, the doobly-doo description has all different types of links and things if you want to support us and continue to help support these lovely, interesting things for the realm of Atar and all that. So, as always, have a great day. God bless and enjoy. Bye.
This content was made possible by travelers and viewers like you. Thank you.
Greetings and salutations, travelers. Welcome back to the Inn of Planar Crossroads. And as always, welcome back to our we're not around the hearth. Starting over. Oh man, I'm looking at it. I had myself the wrong way. Not 180. There we go. I'll fix myself. I had myself looking the wrong way. Flip horizontal. That's what I needed to do. Oh, well, shucks. Okay, I'm not gonna record it. It'll just have to be that way, and this can go in the bloopers.